Hey, what's going on, guys? We're back for a new Dr. Squatch video. Wait a second. What is flat? Pop!
Oh. Alright, sorry about that. He didn't tell me he was starting yet. But we're back with another video. A little MACJ TV. Today's going to be the ranking of the Dr. Squatch Star Wars lineup. We're going to rank them from least to favorite and give you our thoughts on why and what we did and did not like about them. So, we got the Star Wars soap. And we're going to get into this coming up. Alright guys, this soap has been out for some time, a couple weeks, so we given these bars some uses and we wanted to break it down and let you guys know what our least to our favorites are. There's a lot of mixed feelings about all these bars, but we're going to give you our input, okay? We had some good experience with some of these bars. Not gonna lie, didn't like them all, but for the most part, in the shower experience, very pleasant. It always is. We're going to give you our initial thoughts on what we thought of the smell and after the shower thoughts and all that stuff. So we're going to start with our least favorite. And like for most people that I've read in comments, my least favorite is going to be the Dark Side Scrub. This bar to me just didn't do any justice. It was very smoky, had a very smoky campfire smell to it, and it just wasn't pleasant, especially even after the shower. In the shower, of course, it always lathers up well. It feels good on the skin, but it had a slight fruit undertone to it, which was kind of, you know, it was pleasant, but when I got out of the shower, it smelled like I just like going outside in a barbecue or a campfire, and you come in and that smells on you. It's like taking a shower and not being able to get that smell off. Right? That's what I got off of that one. So, do you feel the same? Is that your least favorite too?
Yeah, I feel like this one was the least favorite. I was on the fence between this one and Only Hope soap, which we'll get into that in a sec. But this one is definitely the worst. I don't know, the smell just wasn't all too nice, and it had a little bit of exfoliation, but like it wasn't enough, and it wasn't special enough for like.
Yeah, I didn't feel very much exfoliation at all. I mean, the exfoliation just wasn't there.
It just wasn't. I
don't know.
What
did it say? Heavy grit. Yeah, this is heavy grit. Pine tar and wood barrel bourbon blows this thing out of the water when it comes to grit. I mean, this is going to be the last for us. I mean, I had hopes for it because when we took it out of the box, it smelled pleasant. You still had that smoky smell with a slight fruit undertone, but even after the shower, just the feelings didn't change. So, anybody who liked Dark Side Scrub, I hope you enjoy it because I didn't. So, this is going to go in last place. My second least favorite, it's going to have to go to Only Hope soap. I know a lot of people are going to bash. I know a lot of people say, oh, I'm so disappointed. But I don't know if it was the batch, because honestly, I use this thing 2 or 3 times in the shower. And for some reason, the bar of soap just kind of lost smell. It's like even the bar of soap has no smell to it no more. It's so weird. I don't know if it was the batch. It could be the batch.
It might just be the batch.
I mean, it happens. It's natural soap. As far as in the shower, same thing. The lather was good. It was a good feel. The skin felt good. Everything, there's no negativities when it comes to that with these soaps. Everything in the shower, there's no complaints. As far as the aroma and all that stuff, this one just didn't do it for me. But I do like it better than Dark Side Scrub. So, it's not my least favorite, but it was definitely better than Dark Side Scrub.
It was better than Dark Side Scrub, but in my opinion, not by much. Because it didn't really leave a smell on your skin, and it lathered up well and everything like Dark Side Scrub and just the rest of the soaps did too. But since it was so close for me, because the only tiebreaker between the two is that honestly the campfire smell this produced was honestly like a little gross in my opinion, and I really didn't like it at all. So like, I don't like smelling like a campfire, dude. What can I say?
I mean, I guess the real men, real lumberjacks that have these big beards and the flannels and they're hacking wood all day, they may like it. Or people that, you know, fight forest fires, those kind of people. But I just didn't do it. I really had high hopes for Only Hope soap. No pun intended.
Whack, bruh.
I will be trying this again in a different batch just to see if it was this batch, because it does happen. So I don't know. As far as it's just my first impression, it just wasn't impressed. I mean, what's weird is even after, like if you smell the bar lacks fragrance. I don't know what happened, but the bar, you have to really smell it to smell it after you've used it. But like I said, it could be the batch.
Yeah.
And I got really good smell because, as you can see, my eyesight sucks. So guess what? All my other senses take over. I got good smell and good hearing.
Shoot.
Woods in May. Sorry, I didn't mean to mention any names. We're gonna get to our second choice. It's gonna have to go to Wisdom Wash. Wisdom Wash. I really like this soap. This soap was good. It had a very nice, pleasant smell in the shower. It was a very leafy, very like citrus leafy smell. This one was actually good. And it says no exfoliation, 0 grit, but I beg to differ on this one.
This one had more exfoliation than this one did. Yeah. For whatever reason. This one actually felt gritty and had exfoliation to it. And this one, honestly, there was like a very small amount, but like for this one being like a heavy grit, it felt more like a 0 grit.
No grit.
So I'm not sure.
Well,
it might just be a batch error, but
yeah,
like
more like a medium grit. But yeah, this one had a very pleasant aroma after the shower and in the shower. I know when I open my shower, you can definitely smell this one in there for sure. This one for sure stands out in the shower. This was the very first bar that we tried out of the lineup, and I thought it was going to be my favorite. But as you can see, it made second place. I used the other ones, and these didn't seem to top it, but there was one bar that stood out.
There's one fella.
And it's going to have to go to the Ruthless Rinse.
Sure.
This bar right here I wasn't sure of.
I wasn't too sure.
Because it reminds me of bay rum with a slight undertone of dragon fruit. I like bay rum a lot, but when you have a new soap, sometimes you don't want it to smell like other soaps that they have. But this definitely had a very strong similarity to the bay rum, with a fruity undertone.
With that fruity undertone, really does it justice.
Yeah, but what I really liked about this is the exfoliant wasn't too strong. It was a very light grit, even though it says heavy grit. It wasn't a heavy grit at all, but it was good enough to create a pleasant shower moment, And the lather on this one was unreal.
The lather
it wasn't just a soapy lather. It was like a creamy, like smooth lather.
Right?
It was.
It was smooth. Like it had my skin feeling just.
Yeah, and I don't know, but sometimes like when you're washing with Dr. Squatch, you want to scrub. You sit there and scrub hard because you sit there's like the scratch sniff. You scratch with this bar of soap and get suds all up in your nose and you're coughing your lungs out.
That sounds like you have a problem.
That's just me. On to bed.
Call the addiction hotline, dude.
I already have, dude. They haven't called me back. Our first pick has to go the Ruthless Rinse. Just everything overall. The smell, the lather, everything. Even the aftermath. After the shower, it was so pleasant. The skin, it was so it was diluted, of course, but the smell was there.
Yeah, it was present.
It smelled good.
It smelled good.
It reminded me of the sweet bay rum. So that's going to be our least to our favorite one. Any of you guys have a least to favorite? Leave them the comments down below because I want to know what your least to favorites are. I'd be interested to know because that's what we're all different. We have things that we like more than others, and that's just the way it is. These are my picks, so you can like it or not. This isn't a bias review. This is just my opinion and his opinion. So leave your comments down below. And if you're new to Dr. Squatch and you'd like to try them, I'll leave a link down below. You can save 10-20% on your subscription, get free shipping for life. And if you're interested, just give them a shot. Click the link down below. The arrows over here, just click down. There's going to be a few links. You'll see them. And if anybody's interested in MACJ TV, which I can see most people aren't right now. I understand. It's not a big channel, but hopefully somebody will be like, hey, I like that shirt. I like that logo. I'm telling you, this shirt's really comfortable.
Shoot.
It is, man.
Shoot.
Hey, dude.
Dude.
I'm wearing it. Man, dude, hey, don't stretch. Don't stretch. Don't stretch. Anyways, guys, thank you to all the new subscribers. We appreciate you guys. Keep them coming. We're on our road to 300. Let's get there. Help the channel. Little MACJ TV appreciates your support. But till next time, guys, y'all keep on squatching and y'all have yourself a sudsy day.